Okay, folks, this is Boxing Don. We're back from Veterans Park in the City of Commerce. And standing next to me, as you can see, a young man with a great, big, beautiful belt wrapped around his waist. His name is Francisco Bojado, and his trainer is Alfonso Marquez. They're representing the City of Commerce's boxing team, and I'm going to let his coach interview him so he can tell us what this kid has accomplished. I know it must have been quite a bit.
Okay, my name is Alfonso Marquez. His trainer, his name is Francisco Bojado. And what do you want to know about him?
Okay, I see this great big gaudy belt around his waist. I want to know what he did to achieve that belt.
Okay, he won that Silver Gloves tournament in Kansas City, the Nationals. Okay. And for this tournament, he won 11 fights to go up there in Kansas City and win the national tournament over there.
Okay, what age and what weight class?
He's 13 and he is 95 pounds.
95 pounds. Okay, Francisco, how long have you been boxing?
5 years.
5 years. Okay, so who's your favorite fighter?
Right now?
Yes, besides yourself.
Oscar.
Oscar, that's a good man. He has good taste for boxing. Okay, you're fighting in the fifth bout coming up, and you have any idea who your opponent is? Have you ever boxed with him before?
No.
Okay, I can take it by the look on your face that it doesn't make that much difference. He's in a lot of trouble, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, hey, we're going to watch you real closely, and maybe we can get a word from you after the bout is over too. Is that okay?
Yeah, let me tell you something else. You know, in the last tournament, he fought 11 times, and he stopped, out of 11, he stopped nine kids.
This kid stopped 9 out of 11?
9 out of 11.
Maybe I shouldn't stand too close to this guy. Folks, this kid evidently packs quite a wallop. But we're going to let him go back and finish his preparations, and we're going to look to see him in the ring in the 5th bout. Okay, good luck to you guys, Alfonso and Francisco. Take care of business, and we're going to be watching you very closely, young man. Okay, he's in the 5th bout, Francisco Bojado, and his trainer, Alfonso Marquez from the City of Commerce. And we'll go back to the action up in the ring, Tim. I'm going to ask your husband if I can get your sons up here sometime during the show so we can talk about them a little bit. Okay. Okay? Get all you guys up here.
The boys?
Uh-huh. You and your husband too. Right here. Okay, folks, we're back again from the Veterans Park in City of Commerce. This is Boxing Dime. We've got a young man who just was victorious in his bout up here. His name is Victor Moro. And standing right next to Victor is his coach, Joe Sanders, and they're from the Long Beach Boxing Club. Victor, that was a tough fight you had up there. How do you feel about it?
I was kind of nervous when I was going to start, but then I just went away.
The nervousness went away after the first couple of punches?
Yeah.
You stay pretty busy, don't you? I've seen you fight a couple of times before. How many bouts have you had up to this point?
8.
8 fights? Yeah. That's very good. Do you do a lot of sparring in the gym too? I know Joe keeps you busy.
Yeah.
That's good. Are you a big boxing fan? You follow boxing a lot?
Yeah.
Okay, Joe, maybe you can tell us a little bit about this kid. This kid is a very busy kid. I've seen him box on several occasions. So tell me a little bit about him, when he started, what sort of boxer he is in the gym, and those sort of things.
Okay, well, Don Victor started in 1995 now, late in 95. He was turned 8 years old. Actually, that's not true. He started training at the PAL because our target age for our kids is 7 to 18 years old. He started training just before he turned 8 at 7, and then after he turned 8, we got him registered and he started sparring with some of the kids there that are a year older than he is, and he learned working with a couple of the kids like Gus Delgado and Luis Lopez. He worked with them, and he's developed. He really has come along. We got him in the Junior Olympics last year with his first competition, and we tried to get bouts for him on a regular basis. You know how tough it is because sometimes they show up and sometimes they don't. But he's very enthusiastic about it, a hard worker, very much mature beyond his years. As a youngster, you tell him to do something, you never have to worry about him playing. The other guys will be playing, the older ones, but he won't play. He'll just take care of business.
And consequently, we see the results of that.
Absolutely. You see he's furious out there.
Right,
very serious.
For 1 second. Victor, are you one of those kids who just wanted to box from a young age, or you just were one of those kind of kids who got into a lot of fights at school or a lot of fights in the street, you decided to come to the gym? Tell me a little bit about how you got started boxing.
Well, first, my godfather named Gustavo Delgado, he said, he put Gus in the boxing, then he said, you want to go? Then I said, yeah, and then that's when I started practicing, then I started sparring, and I never got fights in the street or in school. I just went to the gym, and first I did my homework when I came, and then I went to the gym.
What school do you go to, and what grade are you in?
When the bell rings,
what school do you go to?
Burroughs.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to wish you a lot of luck, and we're going to be watching you in the future, okay? We have a show at the city of Inglewood on April 27th, and we hope to see you there. Okay? Congratulations. Coach Joe Sanders, keep up the good work. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Okay.
Yeah, keep doing a good job. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Number 11 coach.
Okay, folks. And on behalf of U Sports Broadcast Channel, we want to thank Alfonso for allowing us to come into his park and recording this show. And we'll be back to you after this message. Okay, folks, we're back live, and we just saw a thrilling fight with Rodolfo Dominguez. Congratulations, first of all, young man. That kid was he's a pretty talented fighter that you just fought up there. We interviewed him before the bout, and we understand that he has won quite a few awards. He walked up there with that great big belt. Maybe you ought to have that belt around your waist now.
32?
Yeah.
Got once.
Good. You fought him before?
No, this is my first time.
Good. And how many fights have you had up to this point?
Like around 13 fights.
13 fights?
Yes.
That's good. What club do you represent?
Coachella Boxing Club.
Okay, and your coach here, I've seen this guy around many times. In fact, I've been in the ring against you before.
Yeah,
okay, so how was this kid?
Well, you know, when I call him over here that we know who we're going to fight, you know, and I go, well, we're going to meet him at the juniors, you know, we're going to meet him at the juniors, so we might as well fight him right now, find out what's going on. See, for the next one, I don't care how.
Okay, folks, we're back. A near disaster, but we got it all straightened out. Okay, and you were saying, sir?
Well, I just say that, you know, we might as well meet him right now. That way we can go to the board. I know,
like, huh?
Yeah, I know our boy's not that, how you say, don't have that much of experience, you know, compared to him. But you know, he's been working with the Coachella boys, you know, over there, and he's been improving a lot, and he's a strong boy. So I go, might as well meet him right now so we can see where we work on.
Right, and
so
you know
I think
something?
next time we're going to be easy.
Okay, and you know one thing, Coach? A lot of people talk about experience, and they always look at the number of fights. But to me, that's not how you measure experience. If you've got the right kind of training, and when you work with the right kind of boxers in the gym, that's where the experience comes in.
Exactly. That's
because
what,
you ask Oscar De La Hoya about fighting Chavez with 100 fights. It depends on what you get in the gym and the type of training that you have. So, young man,
we used to beat Oscar De La Hoya. You know, we had fighters. Yeah, we beat him twice with my son, and we beat Relas, and we beat. So you know, he beat Shane Mosley. You know, we beat him 6 times.
Oh, really? Wow, then that's quite a feat.
Well, that's what I'm saying.